Hello, welcome back to Around the Bush. Let's get into some anime gaming news. And we're gonna open this show up with My Hero Academia in Fortnite. It's here. It dropped today, earlier this morning. We have played it. We are gonna put out a video on it. I think it's a good integration. Again, like really great integration by Fortnite. It is somewhere in between the Dragon Ball integration and the Naruto integration as far as like how much there is. Because it's not just the character skins and some items, but it's also not that full-blown event that Dragon Ball had with the collecting the Dragon Balls and the boat where you could watch the Dragon Ball episodes. But they did put a little item in game and some All Might balloons dropping. That's how you can get this power-up item, this Deku Smash, which works kind of similar to the Kamehameha. Rinne is here with me, and we played together. What did you think?
100% with you. I think this is not as good as Dragon Ball, of course. But it's still one of my favorite things to do, just going back to Fortnite and getting to play with these characters. Have some fun doing our stupid bits and trying to win a game. And also, game is looking fantastic, man. After the new update, this was also after they updated the engine to Unreal Engine 5. Everything is looking super beautiful. I keep loving this game. This game, after the no build mode, we've said this before, but this game is really good, and the amount of fan service they do, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they do charge a little bit for everything that they put out. It's still a bit expensive in my opinion. But you know, it is obviously like we buy this because this is our job and we're gonna make videos, and I don't think we would do it. Maybe one skin and that would be enough. That's our skin that we bought. I don't see myself buying any more than that, even if I play this game on a regular basis. But you know, yeah, I see a comment, $20 for 3 skins is good. I don't think it, but you know, like money is different for each person, and if that is okay by you, that's fine, good. But for me, I think it's a bit expensive, and yeah, but I think it's my only complaint. This game is awesome.
Yeah, not new to this DLC in particular, just Fortnite in general, right?
Yeah, in general, but also yeah, the fan service is great, and you know, it is what it is. I still have a lot of fun.
It's what keeps the game going too. It's basically how they monetize the whole thing. I did think that it was a little bit weird that there are 2 bundles, just like before, but one bundle only comes with All Might, and the other bundle comes with the other 3 characters. So the reason for that is because the All Might skin is very different, because he actually brings his powered up state and his powered down state. And I think that is why they made that bundle separate. Still, I think the other bundle is just a no-brainer. It is cheaper, the All Might's bundle, but the price difference isn't that big. So I think the other one is a no-brainer if you have to choose. But I think, like, to make it even, maybe you'd put Uraraka together with All Might, you know? Because Uraraka only has 1 skin. Bakugo and Deku both have 2 skins. They're not, like, dramatically different, like the All Might skin. It's just Deku with the full cowl lines, or Bakugo without a shirt, with just this normal hero costume. So maybe that would make it a bit harder to choose for me. The way it is right now, even though I love the All Might skin and what they've done with it, I think the Class A bundle is a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. I didn't even think about it, but now that you mention it, I feel like this is the first time where we get an integration where I don't feel split between the 2. Like, usually it's like, you get Vegeta in one and you get Goku in the other. You motherfuckers. This time around, it seems like pretty obvious, actually. Yeah, I didn't even think about that one. Compared to the others, this is much... and the price is not that different, too. Like, I don't know what the full price is, but the discounted price they release, it's $2,200 for All Might and then $2,800 for the others, I believe, which is not a big difference. Yeah, honestly, obvious pick in terms of skins, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oliver says that there's also a new game mode in the Hero Training Gym map. Well, turns out I missed it. Still on my hero and still on Battle Royales, let's talk Ultra Rumble because they released some stats for the previous closed beta or open beta. Was it open? Was it closed? Closed beta. CBT.
Okay.
So they got two different documents here for stats on the US and stats on in Europe and Japan. I don't know why they bundled the two. But you know, satisfaction, general satisfaction, 78%. Sounds good. And they are considering some things to improve based on feedback. Character balance adjustments. Although the range of win rates between characters has narrowed down since last time, we'll continue to adjust the balance. Please do. We will see why there was a problem character later on. Camera control will consider the possibility of further adjusting the speed of camera movement, field of view to your preference. That's all good. Character control improvements will consider adjustments to make jumping, dashing, wall climbing, etc. more nimble and intuitive. I think this is potentially big. We are planning to improve team disbanding and disengagement operation. I don't know what this has to do with HP guard points, but okay. And additional elements for more diverse strategies. We plan to add elements that create the possibility of reversing the situation in a pinch, such as single combat and new options for offense and defense when down. When down, yeah, I think that is kind of cool. Even though this game already takes a unique approach to being downed, which is you will get up on your own if the enemy just leaves you alone. And that's very different from other Battle Royales where you have to be revived by a teammate. Top 3 characters picked: Deku, Bakugo, All Might. Just, you know, popularity there. Top 3 costumes, and highest win percentages. Now, this is the important bit. It is worldwide, so on the next slide, it is the same stats. All Might, number 1, easy. He was just absolutely busted. Cementos, I didn't expect him to see didn't expect to see him so high, but because he's kind of technical, but he was definitely very strong. And Tsuyu. That's cool. But yeah, All Might was a problem character during that closed beta. Previously it was Mount Lady, and now she was garbage, basically. So yeah, love it when they share these stats. We have the top 3 characters from Japan are basically the same. From Europe, I mean. From Japan, though, they like the waifus more. Uraraka showing up on the top 3. That's the only difference here. Everything else is the same worldwide stats. Cool feedback. Love when devs do this kind of things and just share this data with the world.
Pretty cool. I happy that they know what is wrong with the game at the moment. I mean, it's not like it was very hidden. It's not like that information was hidden. But yeah, All Might was destroying the best character by far. Good to know that. Good to know that they're keeping their attention on this. I just want to know about the maps. I just you know.
The two big concerns I have about this game, they did not include in those like list of things to improve, which is, you know, more maps and controller aiming. Like they got to figure that out. It's manual aiming or it's snapping too aggressively on auto aiming. You got to find the sweet spot, and they didn't even mention it there. So that's probably something that will not get addressed.
Yeah, so the other thing is, they mention the comeback mechanic, or the possibility of something to do with you're alone, but you still get a chance to be in the match. I like that. One of the things that we were playing Fortnite today, right? And you died, and I still felt like I could do something, right? In my hero, I remember when we recorded the match, at some point, I was the only guy left, and I knew for a fact that I could do nothing against a team, even if they caught us like fighting with.
Right.
If I caught them fighting with another team, like it is so hard to do something against a full team, and I would love for there to be. I don't know, something to keep you in the game, because as soon as you lose your teammates, it's like, okay, well, I might as well just quit, right? And don't get me wrong, I think this is very tough to balance. I think this is a very dangerous position to be in, and they need to tread lightly because they could just break the game if they come up with something very broken. I don't know. It is a tough thing to manage, but I certainly don't like the feeling of, okay, match is done, my teammates are dead.
Yeah.
I think that's not really good.
We'll see what they come up with. Still on My Hero, and to close it out, live action My Hero Academia movie is in the works at Netflix. The director behind Alice in Borderlands, I think. I haven't seen that yet. It's on my watch list. It's been there forever. But yeah, they're making this. We'll see how it looks like.
I don't know what to say about this one. As a live action anime movie ever worked, I don't think so.
I like the Kenshin movies. And I liked, like is a strong word. The Full Metal Alchemist movie was okay.
You didn't mind?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Which
the Kenshin movies I really like. The trilogy, it's really good.
Okay, well, we'll see. I don't. The world that it is in, I don't see it working very much. But who knows, man? But it is a tough sell. Like the amount of powers, I think the scale in which the My Hero characters operate, I think is going to be super tough.
Really tough. And this is a perfect segue into a segment I'd like to call Copium. Jump Festa is just around the corner, and anime game fans are filled with copium because they expect video game announcements. This is going to be year number 312 of fans being disappointed for not having anything significant at Jump Festa. Because Jump Festa is indeed primarily an anime and manga convention. There have been video game announcements there, but it's so rare. So, first of all, One Piece teases something. Coming, well, a new announcement. Wait, December 12th? This already fucking happened.
Wait a minute.
Well, what happened?
And it was
does anyone know? I guess, well, look, it flew under my radar.
I guess it's not a game, is it? It's not a video game.
Vegeta's didn't put this in news because I'm like, we're all gonna miss it tomorrow anyways.
Well, I need to keep scrolling down. But other news, Sasuke Retsuden is gonna get an anime adaptation. So this is Sasuke adult. It's like a side story that happened alongside Boruto, like its own standalone manga with Sasuke's adventures, which sounds a lot more hype than Boruto stuff.
Bro, I didn't know this. Wait a minute.
So this is a leak, and I bet this is what they've been counting down, like the big Naruto announcement for Jump Festa. Everyone's like, Storm 5 finally. No, I think it's this, and that's it.
Wait, but I actually didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
Sasuke Retsuden. I didn't know this was a thing.
Well, it is a manga. You can read it now, but it will get an anime adaptation.
Did you read it?
No.
Okay, because I read the...
but I know what happens, because it's impossible to dodge this fucking line of work.
But is it good? Do you think it...
Yeah, I think, overall. I mean, okay, it's not Naruto good. It's better than Boruto good. Okay, maybe that's a low bar too. It's okay. It's all right. It sounds good.
The other day, I saw someone... it was Tamur from... previously, I don't think he's at GameSpot anymore, but he's
a Giant Bomb now.
Giant Bomb. Tamur tweeted about Jiraiya's death, and he said, like, which I totally agree. Like, the way it was a reaction. Someone's girlfriend was watching.
Yeah.
And like, it brought me back to that moment where I cried so much. And that is like, Naruto is such a great anime up until the war. Let's forget the war. Boruto can be amazing, but the fact that it will never get to that level because it's just hard. I think mainly because of the direction that they took. I will always think of Boruto as like sleep. I don't care, and it's a bit unfair because like it's just the direction. I just think that I don't like the direction that they went into, and maybe now it's gonna be hard to come back from that. And it's a shame because I love the world, I love the characters, but I cannot bring myself to really enjoy that. And even you saying that, yeah, these are Sasuke stories, but they're also during the Boruto era. I'm like, okay. The only thing I liked was, you remember that 10 I think it was 10 issue manga that they released after Naruto, where Naruto was already Hokage.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
That one I didn't mind, to be honest. That one
I don't think you're gonna mind this at all.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna mind this at all. So I've been through this entire account. I don't find any One Piece announcement. So that's,
yeah, I can't either. I know what the fuck this was.
Okay, well, One Piece, thanks. Also, Sandland Project will have more info at Jump Festa, and we have this scan. So Sandland, it is from Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball, and he's making something new, and apparently it's going to be an anime adaptation. These look like anime screenshots. This doesn't look like a video game. So it is maybe not a video game at all. So yeah, if you were looking forward to that announcement, that's also not happening.
At least for now. At least for now.
In other news, and I don't know if this is Jump Festa, but Bleach is going to have a double episode on the 26th. So like the final, no, 26th? Yes, the 26th, the final Monday of the year, before it ends its first cour. Bleach is going to have 4 of them, but that will mark the end of the first. And then we'll have no more Bleach for a while. Same for Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man also ends very, very soon.
Yeah, Sandland. Look, this is an anime by Akira Toriyama, so I am at least interested in it. I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is. Hopefully, it's animated properly and it has a good story. I actually know nothing about this, so yeah, I'm excited. Not that I love, obviously I love Dragon Ball, part of my childhood, but it's not like the story is very complicated or I don't say it's bad, but is it good? You know, it is a story for sure. So I'll hopefully this has a more engaging and more complex story. Looking forward to it. There's a comment here like the war is massive misunderstood mostly because the anime destroyed the pacing. I don't think that is
I experienced the war through the manga, so I disagree.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I don't think that's the problem. My problem with this is it's that it destroyed whatever the world was built upon before that. I think it went too big. And also, like, Madara was supposed to be the big bad, and now it's people from the moon. I don't vibe with that.
There was no hint at any of that happening. That wasn't planned.
Random, yeah.
Yeah, that happened because he wanted to expand the universe at the very end, and it just felt like it came out of nowhere.
And honestly, yeah, it did. I don't mind the whole what was their names, like the first guy you unlock the Rinne again, Ajra, Hindra, and what was the
two big arguments is stupid in my opinion. That's fine, but it does turn Naruto into a bit more of a Dragon Ball like than what it was previously, because then suddenly like strategy goes out the window. It doesn't matter like, oh, what elements are your jutsu, what's your chakra nature, it doesn't matter, I have bigger ball. And like it just kind of breaks a lot that we loved about that universe.
Here's what you're saying. You're saying that, in your opinion, my opinion is stupid. That's not a good take, man. Like, it is my opinion. I didn't like it. It's not. I'm not saying yours is a bad opinion. I'm not saying you shouldn't like the anime because it is too big.
Disagree.
For me, the things I liked about Naruto was not the Dragon Ball bullshit of Kamehameha and big shit happening. And again, I love Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong. It's just what I vibed with Naruto was different from the choices that they make. It doesn't mean necessarily that it is bad. I think the moon thing is bad because it like you said, there's no grounds for that. They don't develop the story. They don't give you hints. That was definitely something that was like, yeah, let's do this. And I don't like that. I think Naruto builds characters in like during 500 chapters. They give you hints. The character development in Naruto is amazing, and some of the best characters in anime are there. The moon people was just random. Like, I don't know, man. It's so fucking random. But you know, if you like it, awesome. I wish I could like it.
More power to you. Moving on to some fighting games. All right, first of all, Them's Fighting Herds. This is Enderup's wheelhouse, but we talked about this character being announced before, Mr. Texas, for Them's Fighting Herds.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's a bull.
Voiced
He's
by
not,
Patrick Sates, Dio. Love it.
Guy's coming out, finally. First DLC character for Them's Fighting Herds.
First Grappler.
First Grappler? Okay.
The
Coming out
game's not
next
soiled.
week. December 19 is when he'll be out. So if you're a fan of the pony game, he'll be here. Speaking of DLC, Melty Blood got 2 pieces of free DLC. First one was Ushi Wakamaru, and the second one, The Count of Monte Cristo. Now, from what I understand, these are Fate characters?
Yes, these are freight characters.
All right. And the game got review bombed by everybody because
Yeah, I love the internet.
this is before like they even played the characters, and it's free DLC on top of it, by the way.
What? What was the reason?
Because they didn't want Fate characters in Melty.
Fate characters fucking fueled this game. The gotcha, like fucking this game's out because of the gotcha.
Okay, so that's gonna make what I'm gonna say next easier to say. I really don't fucking vibe with this game. I look at this game and I'm like for example, Strive, which is a game that I don't really enjoy to play, but I look at it and I'm like, I wish I enjoyed this game. This one, I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't know. So
it is an
makes it
old
easier.
school kind of anime fighter. It feels kind of retro at this point, and but there's definitely a crowd for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people in the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I didn't make that joke, but at UFA, the Melty Blood setups were the closest ones to the bathroom. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it was true.
Okay, before we continue, sorry. I have been, since the beginning of this show, I have been freaking out about a noise on my mic. It's like a small noise, like, and I don't think it came through Discord because of the noise suppression, but I heard it and I was freaking out. Turns out it was my computer that was slightly touching my desk, and the vibration from the computer because I have my
vibrate.
Oh my god! Like, no, it's just because if I turned off my microphone, I couldn't hear it. So it's just because of the gain. I could slightly listen to something, and I was freaking out, but I figured it out. Yes,
You got it. Nice. Good job. More DLC news. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Bardock DLC has a release date, and it is exactly what we all expected, January 13, which is when the PS5 version comes out. They have released more gameplay. It is just another battle scenario, so not a lot to learn from here. There is something new, which is that little piece there. This is usually where assists go, but in this fight, Bardock is alone, so he's filling up an assist bar without assists, so he can do a big attack, this like Z-Blast kind of thing, which because you are fighting against multiple enemies, it kind of just does this. So yeah, usually you can fill up this bar and throw a big attack with assists, but apparently in this fight you can do it solo with Bardock. That's kind of it. Not really much to go on, but I also don't want much to go on. I just want to play the Bardock DLC.
Exactly the same. I don't want to watch this. I don't care. I want to play it when it comes out, but until then, I don't care.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, I thought you were done.
No, yeah, that's it. Everything's just spoiler at this moment. So just yeah, I don't care.
You need to move on, Lazy Pro Tag. You need to move on. From DLC to a big patch. Ah, wow. Who put this Guilty Gear Strive patch notes on Anji Mito? Like, who did that? It was me. This is all that matters in this patch. So, big patch came out for Guilty Gear. Obviously, that's all that matters. So yeah, tons of things. Network mode adjustments. Is this the crossplay? Yeah, this is
crossplay's here.
the crossplay patch. It's finally here. Some network stuff, some R code stuff, some battle adjustments, ranked adjustments, and then character balances and game fix and and bug fixes. So
They shot Nago.
there is some big stuff happening to everyone. So you now get more meter when blocking attacks, for instance. A thing that is really big for me, I think, is the proximity requirement for attack to connect. So when proximity requirement is added to an attack, this means that it will no longer connect unless within a defined range of the character's position. So like this projectile from Eno here, it would hit Potemkin at this distance, whiffing a move, but now it only hits at this distance. So I think whiff punishing on some specific moves is going to be a little bit tougher. But I think it was kind of ridiculous how much hitboxes extend in Guilty Gear anyway, so I don't think that's a very bad thing. Negative value, hello, is an internal parameter in Kotata. Yeah. When it passes that value, enter danger state. As your tension depletes in this state, you went okay. But this was already how it worked.
Yeah, they so whenever moves that now go backwards and retreat, can cause negative value.
Oh, okay. So it's not just backdashing and backing away.
Yeah, aka now go backdash. Happy chaos, curse, and scapegoat. Let's go.
I was literally, me and Glaw were playing Street Fighter earlier, and one of the things I said was, I love being able to go back and not have a fucking danger meter. That's the one thing I said playing Street Fighter. I don't, well, whatever. Negative value, I hate this. Hitboxes was one thing that really bothered me in this game. So that change seems interesting, actually. Like, I like that change. It's not enough for me to go into this game, but like, honestly, one of the things that really annoyed me were some weird hitboxes and some weird priorities. Maybe that change does something. Maybe not. Who knows?
Okay. Andrup, how familiar are you with this patch?
Somewhat, mainly with all top tiers and characters everyone Discord plays.
All right, so I will mouse over a character, and you will say, buff, nerf, big nerf, or don't know. Okay, let's start. Soul.
Buff.
Yes.
Kai. Don't know.
May.
Giga buff.
What? Oh, no. What?
I don't even know if that was one of the options. I just looked at it. Giga buff. May is giga buff.
Axel.
Oh, Kai's a buff. Kai's giga buff as well. Maybe not giga buff. What's a buff? Yeah.
Kai's a buff?
I remember it
as
now.
a useless buff? Axel.
It's an infinite. Buff.
Chip.
Big buff.
Big buff. Potemkin.
Buff. I don't know if it's big buff. Buff. Definitely
Faust.
Buff.
Milia.
Big buff. Millias are fucking crying on Twitter. Crying tears of joy.
Oh, okay. Zato.
Same. I want to say.
Buffed?
Just the same, not buff.
It's the same.
Oh,
Okay.
I was getting worried.
Okay. Ram.
I think it's. I want to say buff. I'm not entirely sure.
What are we doing?
I don't know what they do to Ram. Did Ram get nerfed?
It's a nerf.
Same.
It's a nerf and a buff. Oh, Asher, welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, Asher.
Help
Covering
us
my
out.
mistakes.
Now, I heard about this one, but Leo.
This is a buff, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's an overall buff because they didn't explain what they meant by certain hitboxes being changed. So everyone just assumed it was just his general over hitboxes, but they made the sweep launch higher, so on counter hit he gets better options, and they made the 6K better?
I think it was a 6K.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for no reason.
Okay. Nago.
Shot in the legs.
Finally, one nerf. This is the first
Nago.
one.
Like
Nago.
the biggest loser of the patch.
Geo.
Buff.
Buff.
Okay. Anji.
Big buff.
Yeah,
Yes.
baby. Eno.
Huge, actually. One of the winners.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Joe-
say nerf.
Nerf.
Thank
Nerf.
you.
They
Thank you.
nerfed. They nerfed,
Thank
my
you.
boy.
To her, what's her
I
name?
think a nerf.
It's kind of both, like the
Jacko.
wrist. Yeah, the wrist changes indirectly nerfed her a lot, but the changes she did get was really good.
Okay. Happy Chaos.
Buff.
Same. He doesn't really
But he
change.
literally
the
got
same?
away with murder. Yeah,
Wow.
he got away with
Okay.
Buff.
Boycon buff.
Buff.
Testament.
HP. Big
hella
buff.
buffed.
Hella buffed? Oh, damn.
Yeah, free neutral, my dude.
Brigitte.
Giga buff.
Yeah,
And Sin is new. Did they change-
Unchanged.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, got jack shit.
All right, and that is the breakdown of Guilty Gear Strive.
They shot Nago.
They shot Nago. They didn't shoot Happy Chaos. This is breaking news. I haven't read this yet, but apparently Fire Force is getting a mobile game, and they just opened pre-registration. Yo, you get some gems, which is gacha pools, and well, we know what kind of game this is. So yeah, there you go. This you are turn-based RPG. You got the buttons here. Okay. I don't vibe with this art style at all.
I don't even know what this anime is, and it's a gacha, so I don't want to cover this, to be honest.
It is a really good looking anime, but okay. Finally, let's close on Blue Protocol. They have been releasing stuff ever since the global announcement. Now, we could go piece by piece, or we could wait until next week, where I'm gonna put together a video of everything you need to know about Blue Protocol. Like, the game has been in development for ages. They've been showing the game over the years, but it was Japan only, so a lot of that footage is only Japanese. So they're now starting to put out stuff on English channels, but because the global announcement happened so recently, I mean, they're doing it slowly. And instead of waiting for them, I'm just gonna catch you guys up, let you know, put you up to speed on, yo, here's everything that they've shown so far. Here's what the game is, just so we go into it and knowing what to expect and knowing what each announcement actually means. So yeah, next week confirmed Globku video. Everything you need to know about Blue Protocol.
Yeah, we also like we're putting on our analyzing goggles. We'll try to learn as much as we can about this game. I am in love with this art style. I'm in love with the character design. I'm in love with the enemy design. I think this game looks fucking dope, and I'm very excited to release a video on this next week. I don't think it's gonna be successful, but I want to at least try, because this game really looks dope, and yeah, I wanna do what we do best: analyze, release a very good video, and hopefully it will get views over time. Because we will also we're gonna do a video that, again, like you said, there's nothing on it yet, and I want to make it the best video possible. I want to make like a proper video on this, and maybe it's gonna work. Look at this stage, the complexity in the stage, the effects. Oh my god,
It looks really good.
Great design.
I would say that's the big video of next week, and maybe it will be in terms of production. But I did just record a pretty elaborate video on Project L2, and that was maybe more work than this, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Depends.
this one is.
I haven't started on this yet, but it seems like something I know how to do. Project L was a bit out of my wheelhouse, but I think it came along good.
Yeah, this one is like I wanna be doing the edit myself. As I've said, I've told this to Fujitas and Globku. I want to edit this one myself, because I think I'm gonna have fun figuring stuff out, and I want to learn the game too. So I want to edit with Globku is gonna be learning, and so I want to edit the video and learn myself. I will ask Fujitas to do some neat animations, because I really want this video to be good looking. Also because I figured out a way to download videos at 4K, and they look amazing.
Without using like external software. Or like Rinne screen shared with me, and he has like a Windows command prompt open, and it's just a bunch of code and him downloading a YouTube video with the text updating the percentage and how much has been downloaded. Like, what the fuck is happening?
So cool. Because from what I understood, what happens is those websites you download videos from, they do the same, but then they use a software to merge the sound and video. And that's not only do they give you a worse quality, when they merge, they also give you an even worse quality, because they're using another program to merge the videos, and it loses quality.
Right.
That's why I'm getting the 4K, like, beautiful videos. I'm very hyped about the future of analyzing stuff with on YouTube, because it was a problem. Even downloading our own videos was an issue. Like, yeah. I hate that.
If you don't know, on your own account, you can download your own videos, but only at 720p. So we basically, every time we needed to download something of ours, we would have to use an external software, the same as like using for any other channel, because using our own or the YouTube backend just gives you 720p, like whatever. But yeah, that is the news for today. We're gonna end it right there and move on to questions. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. This has been the news, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.